up for every morning.
Okay,
And
and
that's a live long time there.
okay, say that again. You have to have something to get up for in the morning. So this is your what you have to do every morning.
Yes, yes.
Do you ever just say, "I don't feel like doing it today"?
No, I never feel like that. Because when I don't feel like it, if I do something else, just takes all the energy, then it's hard to get back. So I just follow the schedule. I follow the schedule. I do get up, usually get up 6 or something, and do the Zumba for 30 minutes
Well, okay, that's a good one. You do the Zumba for 30
every
minutes.
morning,
Okay.
right? And start painting. And lunchtime comes, eat some lunch, and after the painting, like now I don't have anything else to do. That's the perfect. Actually, I don't even have. I should be telling this to my daughter. Said you shouldn't stop. I don't have any friends, and I'm proud.
Well, you do now. You do now.
Well, friend means it's not
It's a,
friends means like you call every day, talk about every day, and do something every day. I don't have that because I really want to focus on. I just feel bad. I'm saying no to them. Kumiko, do you want? No. Kumiko, do you? No. All I want is just paint. My kids are grown. This I don't have any man. So this is perfect. Perfect. I just know. You see, the man messed me up.
well,
Man takes away so much energy from me.
I can see it. I can
Yes.
see. Now, do you and what do you just find the time to stop, or do you just stop when you finish a painting or whatever?
Schedule. I follow
Okay,
the
a schedule.
So 7 days. I do that every day. Paint every day. Every day.
Oh God.
So if somebody do this long years just doing one thing, how good that person gonna be? If you have something special, keep chasing. Do that. Do that. So how far? This is a challenge to me. Find myself. How much. So I keep telling I don't have more time. Not more time. Oh, mommy, don't say that. But that's the truth. How many more painting I can do it?
Well, that's true because I always I tell my kids I have more life behind me than that's in front of me. This is just the way it is.
But I read this book, which I don't know if it's true or not. Human being can live 250 if you live right.
Yeah. Well, but
That's a nature things.
so what would you tell young people, or what would you tell somebody who's about, they've had a job, they've had their career, and people take on careers for different things. It could be to raise a family, they need the
Yeah,
money
of course,
and that,
of course.
but their kids are now grown. Maybe they've paid off their house or they whatever. They don't have the bills that they had, but they had this passion. Do you think they should go for this passion?
Sure, you have to have a passion to live. What kind of living is if you don't have a passion? That's the main source of to live.
But I notice a lot of people who retire have to go back to work because they say, I don't have anything to do. And I was
That's an
wondering,
excuse because that means you don't know yourself.
okay.
You have to find yourself. Okay, your life is so good. You have everything, your material things. No, that's not good enough. Why you're born here, to achieve how much, how deep you're gonna live. And this is not only life you're gonna live. Your energy gonna go on and on and on and on. So you have to do the best this life. So next life, start from there. That's my believer, my spiritual part.
I like that. And I do believe that everybody has something because On social media, I follow people that I used to work with, and they're doing some of them are doing something completely different. Like this one young lady that I follow, they bake. She and her daughter bake, and it all looks good, and it looks so pretty.
Yes.
You know, they've
Yes.
flown to
Yes.
Italy and rented a house someplace and took
Yes.
cooking
Yes.
classes.
Yes.
And it's not necessarily to make a lot of money. If they could make some money, maybe
Money,
you know.
just money is just money.
So this is another question. Do you sell your pieces?
Yes, of course. It's all for sale.
Okay.
I hate selling, but if somebody want, of course I will, to share with. It's not money. It's not the fame. It's not. It just it's no. It's just sharing. If that person can understand what I'm doing, So.
Have you seen any of your paintings off like you have like Malcolm X over there? Have his children seen it?
It is so funny that Malcolm X his daughter saw it. Yes. And I talked to her, I know, if you like it, I'll give it to you, And something happened. Malcolm X, so much things, power, politics, that just disappeared there. But yes.
Okay.
And his daughter was a friend of the Nina Simone's daughter.
Oh, okay.
And there's one, Nina Simone's personal assistant was her brother married to Nina Simone's daughter.
Oh.
She was telling me all this things.
And it's that's he has one daughter, Attila. I don't know how to pronounce her name.
Yes, three. I think it's she.
Well, one just died.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, one just died, and but the one that I always see is the one that does speaks. Yeah,
yes.
And I always say she has this voice that just brings you in, sort of like her dad. Not the same tone or anything, but it's just sort of like her dad. I am so glad we came over. We're gonna have to take pictures. We have to take pictures.
You know that. The reason I did the Chavez, Chavez, the wife at the front, when I saw her eye,
the eyes.
Look at how she is just, don't kill my husband, kind of face, don't, because I cannot stop him doing that. But you're trying to kill all this guy, and this happened. That I just fears, losing. But she can stop. I just really, that's why I painted her front, and he's kissing to her. It's just message I paint. It's just message. That's all it is.
That's just fascinating. Now, what's next for you?
I don't know, because they'll come to me.
And you will just go do it.
Yes. I listen to my voice. That's what's so important. You will have your voice.
Well, you said that, but women tend not to listen to we tend not to listen to our voice because we say we're more practical.
Because you are listening to wrong voice. You don't know what is the right voice or not. To do that, you have to know yourself, who you are, what you're standing for, what you want to do. You have to know all that. It takes all your life to do that. I'm still learning. The way I grew up, I was just always alone. I have a brother, sister. I was born after the World War II, just after. So my parents, I was actually born in China because my parents was in China. All the bad stuff Japanese people did to China. So when they lost, gotta go back to Japan, otherwise, gonna be. So my mother just had me and had to catch the ship, left everything there. They came to the Japan, right? So they start from scratch. So they don't have time for me. So I was always alone, and just thinking, decide everything by myself, and just Nobody tell me what to do. So sometimes if you protect your kids so much, holding, it's avoid developing the child real, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I talk to myself. I spend my time myself. And I went through a lot with men too, up and down, But now I finally got rid of that. I don't need it. Okay, good attention, getting attention, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
But what they want, what they're gonna do. If I met somebody I can really, that's a different.
You will know. You'll know.
Yes, but I still, the good man I'm gonna just give all myself. Like that's I cannot do. I just keep myself focused on myself. I did all the giving all my stuff to the daughter, and so now it's for me.
Mm-hmm.
When I found out that I can live by myself, I don't have any fear, no lonely, no nothing, because I have this purpose. I just found that. I'm 75. I just found that. That's amazing. The moment I was so afraid before being by myself.
And I think as we mature, and especially women who were like our mothers, they feared getting older because there was always somebody there with them. But my sister and I, our father died when our mother was about 44 or 45, but we got to see her, and she never missed a beat. I'm sure there were times when she was sad and so forth, but she never missed a beat. She just picked up and went on, and because she had to.
That's good. That's good.
I think every young person needs to know that maybe you won't get where you're going at first, but if you get knocked down, just get back up and try it again. If it's your passion.
Of course, all the bad stuff happened to you. That's the meant to happen to you. Because you're gonna learn from that. You have to go through the steps. Bad or good. That they send it to you, the person. So you learn from that. Every person you meet is a teacher. Reflect yourself. You see the person. It's just you needed to go through that.
I think that you are giving women, especially women of a certain age, inspiration that maybe this was something that I could do. And like you said, I may not be rich and famous, but I will be enjoying my life. I have a purpose. I can do this.
Yes.
It reminds me of something Kathleen Battle says when they gave her some opera singer. They gave her an award, and she held up the award and she said, "This is for all the church soloists who nobody will ever hear, but the people that go to their church." She's because they sing with a purpose.
Yes.
So I like that. Thank you so much. We're going to take pictures and put them. We might walk out of here with something because they are fascinating me. Could you tell us about how they can purchase your artwork and your websites, or if you're on social media?
I have this lady, Daisha. She just started having gallery. Daisha board gallery. She take care.
Okay.
So if anybody want to, is going to purchase or something, go through her.
Daisha. Okay.
Daisha board.
Daisha
board. B-O-A-R-D.
B-O-A-R-D.
It's on Facebook.
Okay. So you have your Facebook page. So maybe
and my Facebook, Instagram.
Okay. Likely. Under Kumiko T. Johnson.
Yes. T. Johnson is my last husband.
Well, you had to keep something from it.
He was the artist. He was a very famous artist, in Houston. And he taught at TSU 34 years.
Okay.
Yes, art.
Okay.
And
so y'all had that in common.
Yes, that's what I married him because I just really admire his artwork, art. And but the personal. No, he was really a good person, but he just, you know, he just want me to, you know, just everything. I can't, you know, but he divorced me though.
You know, I found out that a lot of, and I guess it's a passion that they have. A lot of actors and actresses, especially as they mature, they go back into painting, and they said that was their first love. They said we always did, but we needed something to put food on the table or whatever. But again, you can find her on Facebook under Kumiko T. Johnson or Instagram.
Instagram is a Kumiko ROB.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a Kumiko ROB is my Instagram. But you can go to Kumiko Johnson, go get there. But
and that way you can find out who you can go through to see more of her work and to
Instagram,
purchase.
you can see everything. And if you're interested in contact, I put it on the contact the Black Sheep Art Culture.
Okay.
That's her.
Thank you so much.
Yes.